Hi guys, it's Caleb from FPT Creations, and I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about the differences between these two guns. You got the KWC Colt M1911, which is certified or licensed, as I guess you should probably call it. This is the Hi-Capa 5.1, similar base to the 1911. I'm actually about to go sell these guns, so sorry if this video is a little rushed, but I just kind of want to compare them. I've shot both of them, really enjoyed having both of them, but it's time to part with them. So anyway, starting from the front back, you have no threaded front barrel, threaded front barrel. This one was able to put a mock silencer on it, so it comes prepped for that. This one you're going to have to turn your own threads or get somebody like us to turn them for you. Another thing I want to point out is this one is gas blowback. I mean, both of them are gas blowback, but this one is green gas or propane. This one's CO2. Now the WE, you are able to get a propane mag for it. It's about 25 bucks. So if you really want a CO2 powered gun, you're going to be able to use both of these. If you want green gas or propane, you're only going to be able to use the WE Hi-Capa. Now the next part is the slide. Both slides are very beefy, similar sound. I have no issues with them. They're all smooth. The hop up is great on both of these. The safeties are actually something I just realized. WE Hi-Capa is ambidextrous safety. The Colt KWC is not. Minor details, but just something I noticed that I'd point out. As far as the grips go, this one is kind of rubberized textured, still plastic, but it has a little bit of a more high quality feel than the KWC. This one sounds hollow and plasticky. Not too big of a deal because they both feel really heavy in hand. They're both about 2.5 pounds, give or take. Really no complaints with the weight. It feels realistic. Now, the trigger on the KWC is very thin. This one is the skeletonized grip type, and it's a little bit wider. So on the trigger pull, both are smooth, but this one is definitely more comfortable. The KWC a little bit more, I guess, stingy, if you want to put it that way, and sharper on your finger. Now, as far as the mags go, KWC is single stack, so it gives you a lot lower profile, and it doesn't have the little bubble tip at the end here that kept getting caught on one of my holsters. The other thing is the WE is a double stack mag, which means you get 17 in this one and about 30 rounds out of the WE. So, mags for both of these are about $20 to $30. That's about average. Both of these lock back really nicely when you're done firing them. Both of them are really no complaints with either one of them. So I guess the only thing you're going to consider when looking at these two is what kind of power source are you wanting. Both of these feel great. They're both about $100. They both put BBs downrange really good. The other thing, this one shoots about 400 FPS, this one's about 350, so if you want to play indoors or if you want it to pass for certain ops and whatnot, the WE will pass. This one's going to have a little bit of trouble. Other than that, I'd personally pick the WE just because you get more rounds per mag, and I just like having propane as my power source more. The other thing is that these mags don't tend to fit in the drop leg holster and the extra mag pouch. They don't really fit at all. So you kind of have to cram it in there and then hope the Velcro sticks. These ones slide in no problem. You'll also be able to keep a second one fully loaded, ready to go. These get about 100 shots per CO2 container. So, moral of the story is this is a great platform. I love it. These are my personal choices, but it's time to part with them, sadly. So I can review some other things. But overall, I can't say one is better than the other. But if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below.
Hey guys, it's David. I just want to throw in my 2 cents here. The KWC, let's start off talking about that. It has those CO2 mags, which is just wonderful. You can get like 100 rounds off of CO2. So if you've got multiple mags, each has their own CO2, you don't even have to think about reloading gas. You just got to worry about BBs for the most part. So that's nice, and the CO2 is really easy to carry. That being said, the KWC does shoot hard, which is, it shoots too hard for CQB most places. And I really wish, since it shoots that hard, that it had more range than it does. But I love on the KWC, you can replace the handguards. The way they made it, they put those traditional 1911, like the crisscrossed handguards on it, and they're cheap plastic, but I think you could make walnut grips or something for it, and it could just be sick. The WE does shoot better. I really like the way the WE shoots. It's got good range. It's got tight groups. It's really pleasant to shoot. And I like the cool skeleton trigger and the cool hammer. I think they look nice. The fit and finish on that gun's very good. They both blow back really well. The KWC blows back harder. It's very powerful, that CO2, and you really feel it. But they both blow back. They finish the mag. They lock back at the end. I mean, I don't think we've had a time that they haven't. If it's cold enough within green gas, it might not, but they're very responsive. The overall, I feel like the KWC has a more of a cast feeling, like not like a pot metal necessarily, but just like a beefy, like they molded these parts, they cast them, they put them together. It makes a nice gun, but the WE just has more of a machined feeling to it, and I really like that. Overall, I think they're both great guns. It's really on application. If you're a target shooter, the Colt, you can get it cheaper. It would be a great gun to plink around with. It's such a fun blowback. It's so hard. The WE, if you're gonna field, if you're gonna do milsim, if you throw it in a surfer or something, it'll definitely play the part and give you the range you want. Thanks for watching.